Okay, time for my second viewer challenge of the day. This one is by the one and only Mr. Giraffe, and it is called Deal with the Devil. Let's go ahead and take a look at what he has in store for me. All right, here we go. Deal with the Devil by Mr. Giraffe. Doctor Strange was in his sanctum when Blade and Ronin came bursting in. They informed the Sorcerer Supreme that they've made a grave mistake, a deal with the devil. If they can defeat Mephisto in a fight, he will leave Earth alone. But, as with any deal with the devil, it came with stipulations the heroes were unaware of. 1. The more souls Mephisto claims, the stronger he gets. And 2. If Mephisto wins, he consumes every living soul on Earth. Can Blade and Ronin get a group together to take on the devil and defeat him before he claims every soul on Earth? He'll begin with the souls of our heroes. So, we got a special rule here. Special rules, Mephisto gets +1 attack for every tormented soul next to the scheme. So that is a special rule for this setup. I gotta keep that one in mind. And that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at our setup. Before I do that, let me actually put a prediction up for you guys. There's one from the last game. New prediction for this game, only up for about 5 minutes. How is this one going to go? As I go over the setup for you right now. I don't know why they did that twice. All right, so let me hide this for a second. So we got Mephisto from Dark City, and then Claim Souls for Demons from Doctor Strange, The Shadows of Nightmare. Of course, with the added rule of Mephisto getting buffed by each soul there. All right, the villain groups are Underworld and Lords of the Netherworld, and then Magma Men, who can resurrect as the magical henchman group. And they've got the heroes here. We got Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange and the Shadows of Nightmare, Scarlet Witch from Revelations, Blade from Dark City, Valkyrie from Heroes of Asgard, and then Ronin from Revelations. So get your guesses in. How am I going to do with this setup? I enjoy most of these heroes, especially Doctor Strange and Ronin, but the rest are fun too. And Scarlet Witch might be interesting with some of these artifacts that Doctor Strange has, as far as playing copies of them. We've also got Valkyrie. I think she has some Conqueror. And then we have Blade, who also cares about city spaces, so that should be fun. Let me go ahead and go over our mastermind and scheme as the predictions come in. And you can look at this setup at any time by putting an exclamation setup, get a link, or just go to gamesetup.bageltopgames.com. Mastermind is, of course, Mephisto. There he is. There he is. So, Mephisto. Whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck. He's got 10 attack. Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound. So Blade is going to be essential to have in both decks just in case a Master Strike happens. And then the special rule here, for every tormented soul, Mephisto gets a little stronger, +1 for each one. Speaking of tormented souls, let's look at the scheme. Claim Souls for Demons. We got 8 twists here. And twist 1 to 3, each player makes a demonic bargain to rescue a bystander. If that bargain wounds that player, stack that bystander next to the scheme as a tormented soul instead. Twist 4 to 8, each player makes a demonic bargain to gain a shield officer. If that bargain wounds that player, stack that officer next to the scheme as a tormented soul instead. Evil wins when the number of tormented souls is 4 times the number of players, or 2 times 4, which is 8. So out of 8, I got the tracker right down there, and that is that. Hello, I am well. I just finished my first game. I won't tell you how it went if you missed it and you want to watch it back later. But this is my second viewer challenge of the day. Once again, I'll remind you, if you'd like to submit your own challenge, you can put in exclamation challenges. You can use any card from Marvel Legendary. You can use custom rules like Mr. Giraffe did for this one. If you are a member at coffee.bageltopgames.com, an officer or above, you have a much higher chance of me playing your setup, and I will probably play your setup once every couple of months if we keep at the current number of members, but I try to get to as many as I can. All right, predictions are up for maybe half the time left. Let me go ahead and start with the quick setup here. So right now it's 3-2, people-wise, but wow, the people who say I'm going to win are much more confident. Let's give the old villain deck and hero deck a shuffle. And yeah, this is my last game of the day, game of the week, actually. If you missed my Loki stream on Tuesday, don't worry, I missed it too. So if you wanted to see the MCU setup based on the Loki series on Disney+, that is going to be Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific. Then Thursday, randomizer number 102. And I haven't figured out what I'm doing for the rest of the week. But, oh wait, next week is, I won't be streaming on Friday because I'm going to go see Wakanda Forever, so I'll figure out what I'm going to do there. I'm seeing a Friday afternoon showing. So, of course, I probably won't be able to make it back by 4 p.m. Pacific, but maybe I'll skip this week, maybe I'll do Saturday. You'll find out. I do my announcements every week, where I list my schedule for the upcoming week of streams and everything else. All right. Hope you guys are doing well. Is anybody playing any legendary this week that is not for the league or for the tournament, just casually? It's actually nice when I get to play legendary. I love playing on stream for you guys. It's a lot of fun, but I also like playing on my own because I don't have to say a word. I can just sit there, think in my brain, make the words come out and in my head and not say them, and that's very nice. I don't know why I said it that way, but put on some music, get through a couple of games. I've been playing, when I do get the chance to do so, I've been playing the arcade mode that I came up with, and it's been pretty fun. Oh, yeah, no. It was my fault. Did you see me build my decks at the beginning of the game? I was all over the place. There's some great class synergies with those heroes, and I was just not doing it. I don't know. If I did it all again, I would pay a lot more attention and probably do a little better. But yeah, that scheme is always rough because at some point, there's nothing you can do about it. He just gets the throne, and you pull another twist, and that's it. It's kind of, it is basically a timer scheme in a weird roundabout way. I did have plenty of chances though, and that's up to my deck build. But it was fun. I really did appreciate. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got all the kings and queens out first in the city, but I don't think that was why I didn't do so well. But it was fun. I always enjoy those groups. I'm gonna put the tactics under the mastermind for this time. Just crazy thought. Seems fun. All right, we have predictions are closed. Oh, cool. So 4 of you say I'm going to win, 2 of you say I'm going to lose, but it's only 5% of you points-wise who say I'm going to lose. Only 1.7 thousand points to 88 points. So again, if this is a lose, it could be a big return for you. Hiding those predictions. All right. I'm hoping for some good things in the HQ for this first game because I want to have fun with this. We got Chaos Magic, Scarlet Witch. We got Hex Bolt, Scarlet Witch. We've got Keeper of the Sanctum, Doctor Strange. We've got Dragon Fang, Valkyrie, and we've got Ultra Reality, Scarlet Witch. A lot of Scarlet Witch. Oh, Dragon Fang. Oh yeah, Valkyrie has the throne artifacts, but they also have Conqueror, so I was half right on that. Doctor Strange and Valkyrie are going to work really well with the artifact stuff. So I'm hoping to go that route, but no time like the present. So let's go ahead and... I should put a lurk message up. I don't know why I haven't. And let me take some water because I haven't gotten to hydrate in a while. Not blaming you. I should remember. Because I do not shut up. You guys should know this by now. All right, let's go ahead and start with turn number 1 immediately. What should I say for the lurk message? I can't think of anything clever right now. All right, I've got a big old hand of recruit. So I got 6 recruit, 6 shield agents, starting with a Azazel from Underworld. Azazel's got fight a card in your hand, gains teleport this turn. Okay. 6 recruit here. I can take anything I want. Let's look at all the cards in the HQ, starting with Chaos Magic. I like that one. It's a little devious, but it works. I wonder if I can do a bunch of randomized messages, and it'll tell you which location you're lurking in. Oh, that would be fun. All right. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may play a copy of that card this turn. When you do, put that card on the bottom of the hero deck. I'm pretty sure in the rules for Doctor Strange and some other cards, if you play a copy of an artifact, a throne artifact, or a ritual artifact, or whatever, you do the artifact effect. You just do what it says. All right, Hex Bolt as well is a cost of 2, 1 attack, range, discard the top card of any player's deck. You may play a copy of that card this turn. More card copies. We got Keeper of the Sanctum, which I'm really leaning towards. That sounds like a perfect idea that cannot go wrong, right hand. All right, Keeper of the Sanctum. 2 attack if you control an artifact, draw a card. Again, great when I can take Dragon Fang. And here's Dragon Fang from Heroes of Asgard. Throw an artifact. When you throw this, you get Sewer's Conqueror 2. You know, Heroes of Asgard is the expansion that, based on the data from people entering the tournament, is one of the small boxes that most people have. I think it's great. It's a fun expansion. That doesn't surprise me. But I think it's one of the newer ones that most people have. All right, and I got to keep the sewers full to make that work. We got Ultra Reality, 2 recruit, and then reveal the top card of your deck. Discard it, put it back, and then Covert Dark Memories. So if I see enough of this, and I get Ronin, I can build a pretty solid Dark Memories deck. So here's what I'm thinking right now. One side is going to go Dark Memories, a lot of classes. Other side is going Artifacts with Doctor Strange and Valkyrie. And I might want to sneak in some artifacts. Oh, actually, artifacts won't work with Dark Memories because they have to be in the discard pile, even though Doctor Strange, his artifact does make you discard. So maybe those will tie together. All right, as far as what I've got, I have 6 recruits. I can take Ultra Reality and something else. Next turn, I'm going to have only 3 recruit. So I can get Keeper of the Sanctum, Hexbolt or a Sidekick, and then Dragon Fang the next turn. What does right-hand side have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I also have 6. Oh, I never get a 6 and 6 on both sides. Wow. Okay. Keeper of the Sanctum's not going to pay off till I get an artifact, but since I know I'm getting one next turn, let's start by getting Keeper of the Sanctum on the left. We'll go Doctor Strange, Valkyrie on the left. See what I get. That's another one. Great. So let's go. I don't think I want Hexbolt over here. If the right side is going to go Dark Memories, I want the classes over there, so I want the range to stay. There's not a lot of range. Well, there's some range, but let's go with a Sidekick for the second recruit. More range. I got lucky. It never happens. It never happens, so I got lucky there. That means I'm going to have 4 attack for turns 3 and 4. Yeah, here's my next hand, see? Much better start than my last game. I'll tell you that much. Okay. We've got turn 2, which is the Magma Men. So these are henchmen that are on the annoying side of the henchmen. They got Fight, KO one of your heroes, and then Fateful Resurrection. So Fateful Resurrection means you reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it is a Master Strike or a Scheme Twist, the Magma Men go back into the city. Which is nice to farm KOs, but annoying if you're dealing with escapes, which I'm not really dealing with here. Speaking of escapes, where the heck did I put the scheme card? Because I'm going to need that. Oh, here it is. So just so I can pop that up here. So Tormented Souls cares about if you get wounds, so I don't really care about escapes too much. So I might be able to farm those Magma Men. The problem is, if I farm the Magma Men too much, I'll fail the Claim Souls for Demons twist, and I'll keep getting wounds, and I will fail and get Tormented Souls, which is going to buff Mephisto at the top of that anyway. Plus, he puts wounds on top, so if I gain wounds, I can strategically put them on top to avoid that. Anyway, let's go ahead and play what I've got. I got 6 recruit again. So this is going to be my Dark Memories side. I'm hoping that Ronin shows up. So I'm going to start. I could take Chaos Magic, but I want to start with Ultra Reality. It's going to give me some recruits. And maybe I'll get another 3 cost appearing. And I did, but it's Dragon Fang. I want to get all the artifacts together. So let me actually get Hexbolt for now. And, okay, we got Blade. Or he'll fit better with the artifact side with Valkyrie with the city spaces. Kind of. Because she gives you attack if there's somebody in the sewers, and then he gives you recruit if you defeat somebody in the sewers. So that's also a way to go. And again, I have the same hand as on the left-hand side for attack 2 recruit coming up. So when I said I had 3 recruit coming up, I was wrong. I don't know why I said that. I did the math incorrectly. But that's okay. I'm happy with what I got. It's a 4 and 2. Both sides. Turn 3 is Mindless Ones. Actually, you know what? I get the reverse 4 and 2 quite often. I just get it in the other order. So Mindless Ones come in. They capture the rightmost hero in the HQ that costs 4 or less. That's going to be Dragon Fang. And then Fight, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with the Lords of the Netherworld to gain that hero. Alright, so that is captured. I don't care about the cost. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Replaced with another Dragon Fang that I cannot take right now. For attack. I could teleport an agent if I fight Azazel. Or I could do a KO with Magma Men. But the point is I won't be able to do that before the reshuffle. So I'm going to get Doctor Strange back in. So that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Although I can fight the Mindless Ones, right? And there's a good chance that I will avoid the won't get a wound here. I think I want to fight the Mindless Ones because that way I have no deck, so I'm gonna shuffle up my. Although I have 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 non-zeros, so there's a decent chance I could fail this. But it doesn't count against the demonic bargain for the scheme, and I might want to get a wound to be able to pass the one for the scheme a little more easily. So plus it's an artifact I could gain, but it won't go into the reshuffle. Let's do that. So we're going to fight the Mindless Ones. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with the Lords of the Netherworld to gain that hero. That's a shuffle of my discard pile, which means none of these grays go into it, which is nice. But I do have to discard whatever's at the top of this. So again, the way a demonic bargain works is you discard the top card of your deck. If it has a cost of 0, nothing happens. But if it has a cost of, or I don't say nothing happens, you don't get a wound. If it costs 1 or more, you do get a wound, and then you do the effect for the demonic bargain, whether you got a wound or not. So I get the hero no matter, or a player gains a hero no matter what happens. And okay, it is a 0 cost that I discard. So no wound for me, and I get to gain Dragon Fang, which is in my discard pile. And we take out the mindless ones in my victory pile that I'm putting aside. Okay, cool. And I'll save that teleport for another time. Let's go ahead and do a recruit. For 2 recruit, let me get a sidekick. Now this next hand should, well, it'll be okay. I'll get the 2 non-grays anyway. Yep, but I do not have an artifact yet. I'm gonna have to wait for that to bear fruit. I can't believe it's just turn 4. I did a lot of stuff already. Speaking of 4, I have 4 attack. And I've got Lilith, Daughter of Dracula. Escape. Each player without Dracula in their victory pile gains a wound. To the top of my deck, mind you, because Mephisto's out here. 4 attack, 2 recruit. Now I can teleport an operative. Or I could try my hand at fighting the Magma Men. But if I teleport the operative, the HQ's not that expensive, so I'd rather save that until there's something a little more expensive. I can teleport something bigger. Might just keep Azazel around for utility. And of course, hold on one moment, because my computer decided to put on the nightlight mode, so everything looks a little yellowish, and I don't want that to be the case. You think I'd learn and disable this? Alright, turn it off. We're back. Just wondering why everything was getting so dim. Let me take a chance at fighting the Magma Men. Let's see if they resurrect or not. I can't farm them too long. So here we go. Fight KO one of your heroes. I'm going to get rid of an operative. And we will check the top part of the villain deck. It is another Magma Men, so they do not resurrect. So goodbye. Goodbye to the Magma Men, who cannot talk back to me. I don't think they can talk. Does anybody actually know if they can talk in the comics? Alright, sidekick again. It's Red Wing, who's here in the Underworld for some unknown reason. So let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After the reshuffle. Red Wing's going to help with that Dark Memories I'm trying to get, but I do not have any other Dark Memories cards. I took 2 cards that were not from the HQ, so I'm going to have to do another recruit. So that Magma Men we revealed come into the city. And I've got 4 recruit. So I could A, take the other Keeper of the Sanctum, or B, take a Dragon Fang, because Keeper of the Sanctum won't let me draw unless I have an artifact. But I'm going to take something. I could take Chaos Magic, but that's better for the Dark Memories side. Just because of the covert triggers that the other cards have. Let me look at Night Hunter real quick. Works pretty good with Dragon Fang. Whenever you do the villain on the sewers rooftops this turn, you get 2+ recruit. And, alright. And you can use this to farm the Magma Men, right? So, you do have to KO one of the heroes each time, but you could fight a Magma Men like multiple times and get 2 recruit for each one if they keep coming back to the sewers, which seems fun. Just Blade keeps slicing away at the Magma Men. So you know what? I'm going to take Night Hunter as well. Because if everything else is an artifact in Doctor Strange, I can use Blade for the remainder. So I'll take the 4-cost Night Hunter. And I got another Keeper of the Sanctum in there. Keeper of the Sanctum I'll play for 2 attack. And I'll play Lockheed. I don't really need him to stick around. I could fight Azazel now, but let's do another Magma Men fight. It might resurrect, who knows. 3 attack, I will KO a shield agent. And top of the villain deck is Lilith. So these Magma Men are gone for good. Okay. Oh, and Lockheed is gone. So I played him. Shield agent. Keep going. Almost got the 6 recruit again. But if there's a Magma Men in the sewers at that point, I can get 6 recruit. But I don't need 6 recruit. I got a cheap HQ, unlike the last game. But the downside in getting a lot of classes for Dark Memories early is that I don't have a lot of synergy. Having flashbacks. So again, with 5 attack, bad escape effect. Let's play Red Wing. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. Or I could fight Azazel and teleport Red Wing, which sounds fun. So I'm going to do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. Let's fight Azazel. Hero in your hand gains teleport this turn. I will give teleport to Red Wing. So we'll take out Azazel. And we'll teleport Red Wing right now. He gets added to my hand as an extra card next turn. And that is my turn. And let's see if that was worth it. So here's Red Wing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe that'll help me because I got a lot of junk there. Speaking of junk, there's more. Turn 7, more Magma Men. All right, I can do the thing I wanted to do, although there are only 3 attacks, so I can't. I could if they only had 2 attacks, but they have 3. So I'm only going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, which is enough to load up on more Dragon Fangs, or 1 Keeper of the Sanctum, or 1 Dragon Fang. I need the artifacts first, but Keeper is more expensive. So all I gotta do is control the 1 Dragon Fang, and then I can draw as much as I want. So I'm gonna take the other Keeper of the Sanctum for 4. And we'll see. Alright, I got Usher to Valhalla. I didn't know his music got all the way up there. 2 attack, Bridge Conqueror 1, and then Heroes of Asgard. The first time you defeat a villain this turn, you may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard pile. Not an artifact. It must trigger off of Valkyrie, and only cares if I play the Valkyrie card this turn. So if I have the artifact out from previous turns, it doesn't count as the card being played for a power. So I gotta think carefully about that one. Can't use anything, can't do anything with blades, so let's just leave them there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I get to draw with Doctor Strange because I'll be able to have the artifact, which I may just have around for a while until I'm able to actually get a second one, which should happen soon. We're gonna play Red Wing this turn. Okay, turn 8 is Baron Mordo from the Lords of the Netherworld. Fight, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Baron Mordo to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. No wounds yet, but I haven't got a Master Stroke from Mephisto, which means I gotta remind myself I need a Marvel Knights over here. I've only seen 1 blade, unfortunately. Let's play the Red Wing sidekick. Look at the top 3 cards in my deck. I only have 2, which again means a reshuffle. Which before I do that, should I recruit before I do this? Because that way... Hey, here's my discard pile. Ronin is very late. So I think I'm going to do a recruit first because I'm not going to get these guys back in the reshuffle. So I'll hold off on Red Wing just for a moment. Only thing I can't take is Valkyrie, which I'm not going to want to take. So let's play my 5 recruit. Let's recruit Chaos Magic for 4. Replace Wanda with Tomb. I need that over on the left. That's really going to kick things up a notch. Now we'll play Red Wing. Top 3 cards in my deck are 1, 2, and then whatever I shuffle into. Okay. Third one is a soldier. Okay. Draw 1, put the rest back in any order. I can't hit anything for 2, so I might as well put the soldier back. And if I get Ultra Reality, I can discard that card. I won't get the Dark Memories. I don't have a discard pile anyway. If I take Ultra Reality, that'll give me a total of 3 recruit. I could take a Dragon Fang over here. Do I want to do that, though? When I throw it, it doesn't go to my discard pile, so it's not very friendly with Dark Memories. Doctor Strange is more. He is discarded. So Wanda with Tomb is better for Dark Memories. Because he'll give me an extra class. But, of course, Wanda with Tomb is great for the left-hand side. Because it works with Keeper of the Sanctum and lets me draw a card. And it's common, so I could split it up. Or I could put Ultra Reality on top of the deck to set up my next turn to be a little better. So I will put Ultra Reality back on top of the soldier, and I'll draw the operative just to get it out of the way. 1 more recruit. I'm at 2 now. Did I say soldier? I meant operative. No, I said soldier. I drew the soldier. Okay, let's get a sidekick. It's a ranged one. It's rusty. Some more KOs. I have to fight against my instinct to thin my deck too much. Because the more I do that, the more likely I fail to the scheme. Unless it can strategically gain wounds on purpose. But I don't know when these twists are going to come up. Okay, turn 9 is Dracula, filling up the city. Ambush Dracula captures the top card of the hero deck. Dracula gets plus attack equal to that card's cost. The top card of the hero deck is Night Hunter. He's got Blade. That's really unfortunate for him. Gain that card. But, you know, it's kind of his MO. Alright, so 7 attack. Dracula 7 attack now. He's captured the vampire. The vampire's captured the vampire hunter. Vampire. Okay, let's play Dragon Fang out as an artifact. It's thrown artifact when you... I love the Rainbow Bridge stuff on this, but look at the bodies there. All right, when you throw this, you get Sumer's Conqueror 2. I also love the perspective. She's barely in the card. She's just standing in the foreground. I think it's really cool. I didn't really pay attention to that. But now that I look at it more, if you throw your sword, you better be sure it ends the fight. True? Okay, so Sumer's Conqueror 2, of course, is going to be 2 attack when I throw it. Let's leave it out as an artifact. We'll play Keeper of the Sanctum, which is going to give me 2 attack, plus since I now control an artifact, I get to draw a sidekick, which I will absolutely play to draw the last 2 cards in my deck. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm at a total of 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. I can get 8 attack. With 8 attack, I can fight Dracula and get Blade, which is a card I would like to get. I could also fight the Magma Men and one of these 5-cost villains too. But if I get Dracula in my victory pile, that's going to make it more likely that I want to fight Lilith. So let's just do the throw. We're going, and I have, you know what? I have no cards in my deck, so I'll draw a Dragon Fang next turn anyway. So I'm going to throw the artifact to the bottom of my deck, which is not existent right now, so it's going to become the only card in my deck, and give me Sumer's Conqueror 2. I'm up to 8. I really enjoy Conqueror on heroes, with Super Skrull, with Valkyrie, etc. Anything that involves the city giving you stuff is fun. So let's go ahead and use that to fight Dracula for 7. And all I do is gain Blade. I rescue him immediately. I'm sure he's appreciative. And it's another Night Hunter for me. And I've got 2 Recruit, which once again is going to get me a sidekick. I'm sorry, HQ, I will get to you. It is a Throg, who's green, I guess, but I don't care about green. I care about Recruit. My Blade might give me some. And here's the last card left in my deck, the one I just threw there. I also love Thrown Artifacts, so a Thrown Artifact that gives me Conqueror. You know what? I didn't really pay too much attention to Valkyrie's hero set, but it's really good. Gives me everything I like. Plus, her uncommon there's got the KO power. Plus, I'd love to... I don't think I played this yet. I'd love to do a classic Defenders setup, which would be... Valkyrie would be one of them. Doctor Strange would be one of them. And then Hulk, Silver Surfer, and Namor. Did I play a setup like that? I don't think I did. It's my... The original Defenders are my favorite of any of the Marvel teams. I just think they don't make any sense together. But then you think about it, and they do kind of a little... They're all kind of loners in their own way, coming together. I dig that group. Okay, moving over. Scarlet Witch time. Look at all the Scarlet Witch cards. Turn 10, another Magma Men. So those would not have resurrected, but these ones might. Let's try our hand at some Chaos Magic, which may or may not work, but that's the Chaos part. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. You may play a copy of that card this turn. Oh, cool. So I'm pretty sure if I play a copy of the Book of Cagliostro, I do the effect. I don't have to get through the restriction. So, wait a second. How does this even work? How does it work to play a copy of the Book of Cagliostro? Because it depends on what you fought. So does it just do nothing? Because if I play a copy, I skip to the bottom part, I get plus recruit equal to that enemy's VP, but there is no enemy. So I think if I copy it, it does nothing. If I'm reading this correctly. So maybe I don't play a copy of this, because I'd love to get that card. That's so weird. That's very weird. Okay, Alter Reality. I'll play it right now. what's my discard pile look like? How many classes? I got arranged. That's it. I could discard the top card of my deck. That might give me another class for Dark Memories. But I can't do any recruiting. If anybody out there knows how you play a copy of the Book of Cagliostro, let me know, because I think it just did nothing. Alright, 2 recruit. Let's play this. Reveal the top card of your deck. Discard it, put it back. Top card of my deck is an operative. Let's discard it. It's not going to buff my Dark Memories, but Dark Memories does give me 1 attack for the 1 recruit, or the 1 ranged card I have in my discard pile thanks to Cast Magic. And as far as attack, I didn't play a range, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5 attack total. But plus 4. And I can hit anything I want in the city. You use this ritual effect once, and you don't need to fulfill... Yeah. Right, so I know all that, but because it's the Book of Cagliostro, the effect is dependent on the villain you fought that you don't have to fight when you play a copy. I don't have to... The condition is dependent on... Or the effect is dependent on the actual condition. So, since I didn't fight the enemy is null, so I get null recruit, so I get nothing if I copy it. I'm pretty sure that's how I'm reading it. So it's not worth it. Alright, let's fight Lilith so I don't have to worry about the escape effect even though I have a Dracula. I'm afraid of Baron Mordo's Demonic Bargain, although now is probably the best time to use the bargain unless I know there's a wound on top of my deck, which would be an even better time. So I'll wait. I'll wait till I get a wound to fight Mordo, because then I can guarantee I won't get any more wounds. So let's just fight the Lilith in the bridge. On the bridge. In the bridge, on the bridge. And once again, you can still use the book after the fight. Not if it's a copy. If I'm playing a copy of it with Chaos Magic, I can't do the discard effect. Yeah. You use its ritual effect once. So its effect is... Oh, so does it just... Yeah, because Okay, it says you don't need to fulfill the ritual condition. Does that mean you can wait until fulfill the ritual condition? If that was the case, I could wait until I fight a villain. So is it you don't need to fulfill the ritual condition, or you don't fulfill the ritual condition? Interesting. So I could choose to fulfill it, which means I could wait? I'm not 100%. It's very confusing. Okay. What was I just doing? Oh, yeah. I fought Lilith. I got 2 recruit left. Let's get myself a sidekick for 2. It is Zabu. For more KOing. Well, I know I can wait, but the question is about the effect. I'm going to post this one on the Discord later because it's very interesting to me. That combo has not come up in my games yet, but if you can choose to wait and then use the actual effect with the trigger later, that would be ideal, of course. But for my game, actually, for these purposes, I'd rather have the card, so I don't want to tuck it. Oh, that's not a great hand. Not at all. I'm still early enough in the game that the card gives me recruit would be helpful. Plus, a lot of these have high VP values. Okay, including Zatanna Hellstrom. Well, she's only at 3, though. There's ones that have higher VP. Fight, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Zatanna Hellstrom to rescue 3 bystanders. Yeah, still no wounds out. But these weird interactions are half the fun and why I love this game. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put Dragon Fang out there. Can get Sua's Conqueror 2. Let's do Keeper of the Sanctum. Once again, to attack. I control an artifact now, so I draw a card. I've got Night Hunter, which says whenever you defeat a villain on the sewer's rooftops, you get +2 attack. And the rooftops, I got tough stuff in both places. 5, 6 attack. And I've got 2 recruit. If I throw the weapon, I can get 8 attack. Which means I can fight one of these villains in the rooftops or sewers. And that'll give me 4 total recruit. Which means I can get another Keeper of the Sanctum, or one to a tomb or something. So I think I do want to fight Baron Mordo or Zatanna Hellstrom. Either one's going to make me do a demonic bargain. And I'm probably going to fail this. Although I do have a lot of non-grays out here. Right side has a lot of grays, so it's more likely the right-hand side will get the wound. So let's try fighting Baron Mordo on my own side. Okay, for 5, I will choose myself to make the bargain. And okay, there's some wounds. So I got a Doctor Strange. So I discard this, and I get 2 wounds. No, I get 1 wound to the top of my deck. First wound of the game is a standard, thanks to Mephisto, top of my deck. And at least that's one of the cards I get to draw is that wound. So that's funny. All right, out of here. So at the end of this turn, I draw 2 cards, including that 1 wound. And I'm not quite done with this turn, though, because I did defeat a villain on the rooftops. So I get 2 recruit. That's 4. And do I want the wand? Do I want the Keeper of the Sanctum? Or do I want Dragon Fang? Keeper of the Sanctum is just so good if I have a bunch of them and I just keep Dragon Fang out. Oh, wait. Did I have to throw the artifact? No, I only had 5. I can get 7. I don't need 7, so I don't have to throw the artifact. Let's get yet another Keeper of the Sanctum for 4. And just keep drawing cards. Okay. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was good. Okay, that's my turn. I get to draw 7 cards. First one is a wound. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thargo's going to activate, so that's 6 recruit, 3 attack. I can get Usher to Valhalla. Very excited about that one. Where's Ronin? It's my fault for not doing a lot of recruiting, but still, he hasn't made an appearance. Turn 12 is our first twist of the game. Almost forgot there was a scheme at all. Oh, for some reason it wasn't counting the wound. All right, I'll do an extra card draw. It's an agent. Okay. Cool. All right, each player makes a demonic bargain to rescue a bystander. If that bargain wounds that player, stack that bystander next to the scheme as a tormented soul instead. Oh, I hope I don't fail these. This is where it's going to start ramping up and make Mephisto stronger. Okay. Here we go. Starting with the right-hand side, since it is the right-hand side's turn. Rusty makes me get a wound, unfortunately. So a wound goes out to the top of the right side's deck. And the bystander that I rescue doesn't get rescued. It goes to the Tormented Souls pile. So it's a standard bystander. That's a first Tormented Soul, unfortunately. It's going to buff Mephisto by 1 for the special rules here. How have your games been going, Travel? And then left-hand side, I save from that one. So I actually get the bystander on the left-hand side. It is a standard bystander. Cool. And, all right, that's that. Let's move on with the rest of my turn. I almost want to... 8 wins, 2 losses, done for today. Okay. I'm going to tune into you as I do my chores tomorrow. And I think I have a couple of promos I don't have I need to get from you. This is one of the losses. All right, I'm going to hope to do better. All right. Should I just KO Rusty just to spite him messing me up there? Probably not. That would be not very nice. Do I want to KO one of these operatives, or do I want to get a card? I'll hold off on Zabu for a second. I'll get the Wand of Watum again. It's good for the artifact side, but it's also really good for a Dark Memories side. So let me go ahead and play my 3 recruit. I will take the Wand of Watum and hopefully... oh, there's the book. I want to take that on the left, though. I will hopefully get more Wands of Watum appearing. There is Valkyrie's Rare to attack. Valkyrie's Rare is Ride of the Valkyries. Yeah, I do love Valkyrie's hero set. I didn't pay attention before. 4+ attack, Streets Conqueror, 1 instinct. You get +1 attack for every 4 heroes in the KO pile, which is not the best when it comes to a scheme that doesn't reward thinning the deck too much. Okay, so cool. I'll end my turn there because I don't want to KO. I could KO a soldier. There's going to be wounds I want to KO with Zabu, so I'll wait. I don't want to thin the deck too much. More Chaos Magic. Hey, so we have excessive violence, and then later we have excessive kindness. What other keywords would you like to see there be created a counterpoint to? Who did that? Avatar, thank you. Where it's that same keyword but just inverted. You could do light memories, where I don't know. My thought just stopped there. Okay, card from the villain deck is another twist. I said another twist. God, Mephisto's getting into my electronics now. Okay, once again, each player makes a demonic bargain to rescue a bystander. Let's see, left-hand side, it only has one card on the deck, and it is Blade. So, unfortunately, wound, grievous one, the top of the deck, and the bystander goes to Mephisto. Alright, oh, by the way, Mephisto, because of the special rules, Mephisto's getting buffed for each tormented soul he's got. So he's at 12 right now, which is not great. Second tormented soul. Alright, is the right-hand side going to be more successful? Yes. So no wound for the right-hand side. Right-hand side gets a bystander. It is a standard bystander. And now I can move on with my life here. I have the artifact out, and I've got Throgs. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. And Throg cares if you made at least 6 recruit. Alright. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Alright, if you made at least 6 recruit, I get 2 attack. Throg goes away. And let me know when your shipment gets in. I already added your sets, but if they don't get there for some reason before Thursday, let me know. Alright, 1 more attack from the Trooper. Before Friday, I should say. Alright, hey, look who has enough recruit for a rare. I do. Again, I gotta choose. Do I want Ride of the Valkyries or do I want Usher to Valhalla? I do have plenty of Instinct cards with the Doctor Strange cards. I am going to end up KOing more heroes, even though I don't want to KO too many. I could let escapes happen just to trigger that. Her uncommon is 2 attack, Bridge Conqueror 1, and then Heroes of Asgard. The first time you defeat a villain this turn, you may KO one of your cards or a card from your... I don't need that much KO power, even though that's what she does. I'll take the rare. I'll take the 4 attack. I don't have to trigger it if I can avoid it by not playing an Instinct. It's 5 attack with Streets Conqueror 1, so I will take the rear. Usually best to take the rear, usually. Oh, and I have 3 attack. Let's go ahead and see if we can fight a Magma Men, see if they come back. We can definitely fight them. Do they come back is the question. Alright, let's go ahead and KO another Shield Agent. And top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist. So that's bad news. And the other bad news is they come back. I can use that to farm them, but again, don't want to do too much KOing. I can throw Dragon Fang for 2 attack. However, I want to save it for when Doctor Strange comes out. Fatal Blow. You may KO a hero that costs 1 or more from your hand or discard pile if you do KO this wound. Not bad. This will help me with the bargains a little. I might do that. Also, it'll help with Valkyrie. I almost have 4 cards in the KO pile. I got the rare right there. That's going to be, if the streets are full, which they are, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Question is, do I thin the deck enough to make that work and hit the Mastermind, or am I worried about losing to the Scheme? Speaking of the Scheme, here's the twist that I revealed. Twist number 3. Once again, let's see how lucky I am. Demonic bargains happen. Right-hand side, 0 cost. So right-hand side just gets a bystander, a standard 1. Left-hand side reveals Doctor Strange again getting in the way. He keeps getting in the way. So another wound goes out. Every time this has happened, one side has at least failed. So wound to the top of the deck. Bystander in the Tormented Souls stack. It's the Aspiring Hero this time. So that's going to be 3 Tormented Souls out of 8. And it only is going to get tougher with Twist 4 to 8. So not looking forward to that. I don't have much, but I do have some Chaos Magic. Just knocking things out of the way. Top card of the hero deck. I may play a copy of Wand of Tomb this turn, which means I can just get 3 attack. Again, you ignore the requirement. I just can get 3 attacks straight up if I do this, which will give me a total of 4 attack. I'd rather wait and then actually recruit Wand of Tomb later. So, once again, I don't think I want to play a copy. So I'm just going to let her sit there and think about what she did. 3 recruit. 1, 2, 3. I could rest this wound away. Or I could do a recruit. Wouldn't mind having a Dragon Fang over here, too. Although, again, the Thrown artifacts are not super friendly with Dark Memories, but I only have the 1 Dark Memories card, because I have not seen Ronin. But I should do a recruit. The Book of Cagliostro is decent on either side, because I am fighting villains on both sides. Plus, I can discard this. This does work better with Dark Memories if I can get that to work. So I will take the book on the right-hand side, after all. Even though it is an artifact, the wand goes into the city. And that's where I will end things. I'm just going to load up on Dragon Fang on the left-hand side. With Doctor Strange. If I throw them all, that's Sewer's Conqueror 6. Which is half of Mephisto's current attack. Oh no, he's at 13 now. Because of the third Tormented Soul. Got the wand right away. Come on, let me hit Mephisto just once. There's the rare. Still can't hit him though. Turn 15 is Azazel again. Fight him for 4. The next card in your hand gains teleport. Well, I can't teleport the rare. I can teleport the wound if I want. Let's go ahead and play Ride of the Valkyries for 5 attack. 4 plus Streets Conqueror 1. I've got 2 troopers. 6, 7. If I throw the Dragon Fang artifact, I will get 9 total attack. Which means I can fight a 5 attack and a 4 attack if I want. Or I could still hold on to that artifact, which I think I still want to do. And I could fight Azazel and a Magma Men. Or both Magma Men if I know they're not going to resurrect. So let's start by fighting a Magma Men. Down to 4. Let's see if the first one resurrects. I will KO. Oh, let me play my shield agents first before I forget. Now I'll fight the Magma Men. I'll KO one of my shield agents. And let's see if they resurrect. They do not resurrect, so let's go ahead and take out the 1 Magma Men. And let's take out... Yeah, that was for... Already spent it. And let's take out the second one since I know they'll be gone. But I gotta be careful to thin the deck too much. Because if I do that... I'll KO the shield agent for the second Magma Men. If I do that, I'm gonna fail these bargains. Once again, I will get a sidekick. Which again is not helping me with the bargains. Yeah, because I had a trooper. Okay, just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's some moves. Alright, at least I know we have another Magma Men coming into the city. A little bit of a break. Okay. Let's play Wand of Watum, which cares if I drew a card. So now I can play Hex Bolt. You know what? Let me play Ultra Reality first, because I can check to see what my card is, and then maybe play a copy of it. 2 recruit, reveal the top card of your deck. Discard it or put it back. Once again, I don't want to play a copy of the Book of Cagliostro. Because again, if I play a copy of... I still don't know how this works. If I play a copy of this, do I have to ignore the fight restriction, or can I wait? And then I can wait till I fight a villain, and then I get plus recruit. I still don't know the answer to that. So... You know what? I'm gonna... I didn't play Hexbolt yet. Hold on. What did I play already? Nothing. I just played I played the Wand of Watum, and I played Ultra Reality. I will put it back to the book, and I'll play Hexbolt, which will activate thanks to the wand. Although I'm going to choose the left side's deck. It's a Shield Agent. I'll discard it. I'll play a copy of the Shield Agent. I'm 3 recruit, and I'm at 6 recruit all of a sudden. I don't want Usher to Valhalla over here. I don't have the trigger. Let me look at Flying Stallion quickly. So Flying Stallion... Ooh, this is one that we can cancel... Oh no, before you don't cancel ambush effects. You trigger this before ambush effects. This could help with other things I have over here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and recruit Flying Stallion on the right-hand side. For 4. And 2 left, once again, a sidekick. Airball. I need a card that puts cards on top of my deck. But I don't have that here. Okay, got an artifact out on each side. 2 wounds out in this hand. Turn 17 gives us another Satana Hellstrom. Her fight effect causes a demonic bargain to happen. Alright, once again, Keeper of the Sanctum. I got 2 attack. So I get to draw a card because I do control an artifact. It's a trooper, that's all I get. So I'm left with 3, 4, 2 recruit. I could throw the artifact for a total of 6. If I don't do that, I'm going to end up suffering a KO, which is only going to power up Valkyrie's rare. So I'm not against... Oh, wait, though Lilith is going to give wounds if she escapes. So that's the only reason I'd be kind of against it. So I am going to go ahead and throw Dragon Fang for Sewers Conqueror 2. I'm up to 6, thanks to the sewers being occupied. Satana does not have an escape effect. Nobody does, except for Lilith. So let's go ahead and fight Lilith for 5, so she can't escape. Yeah, I could do that, but I'll let these guys escape to get more KOs for Valkyrie. I just don't want Lilith to escape. So we'll end there. And again, another sidekick. Man, these sidekicks are going to cause me to lose. I don't know why I keep recruiting them. I know why. Because it's a crutch, and I keep doing it. That's a pretty good hand, though, so far. That's 2, 4, 6, 8 attack, plus a card draw. And 9 attack coming up. If I can get all artifacts out that just do stuff for me, and then a bunch of zeros in my deck, I can survive the scheme, but we'll see. Might not be able to do that. Okay, a first strike. Mephisto doing stuff. So Mephisto's Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound. Left-hand side can reveal Blade. So I do that. Right-hand side was not able to get any Blade, so right-hand side gets a wound to the top of their deck. It's another Grievous wound, fortunately. Okay, at least I got Rusty Collins here. So I could play Rusty to KO that wound, but I could also, if I have enough attack, I could fight something that guarantees that. So I could fight Satana Hellstrom and guarantee I don't get a wound for the demonic bargain because I know there's a wound there. So let's see what Chaos Magic gives me first. Top card of the hero deck is Stalk the Prey Blade. I can play a copy of it this turn. 2 attack, I may move a villain to an adjacent city space. If another villain's already there, swap them. If I do play a copy of that, I'll get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 if I play the sidekick. But I don't have enough to get 5 to get Satana Hellstrom. So I'll just play a copy of Stalk the Prey. For 2 attack, well, it gives me 2 attack. I tuck the card to the bottom of the deck, and who are we going to move around? You know what? I kind of want Satana to escape, so I'm going to swap her. I want to avoid as many wounds as I can get, so she's going to move up in the city a little bit. Don't have any targeting city space cards yet. I got the Book of Cagliostro, which when I fight a villain, I may discard it to get plus recruit equal to the enemy's VP. Alright, I'm not going to fight, so let's go ahead and get rid of that Grievous wound. Okay, investigate your deck for a card that costs 0. KO it or discard it. I will KO the Blunt Force Trauma. Put Zabu back. Put Rusty away. 4th attack from the Soldier. Okay, I've got 2 recruit. I did not draw a card, so I cannot discard the Wand of Tomb. I do have enough attack to fight Azazel. Or the Magma Men. If I fight Azazel, I can get 2 recruit. That'll give me 4 recruit. And I can get a second Flying Stallion. But I didn't leave myself anything to teleport, so that would be kind of a waste. But you know what? It's fine. I'm going to fight Azazel, just so I can get myself the other Flying Stallion. So, 4 attack. A card in your hand gains teleport this turn. I don't have any more cards in my hand, so that doesn't happen. However, I will choose to discard the Book of Cagliostro to get plus recruit equal to the enemy's VP. Azazel, I'll show you. Azazel's got 2 VP, so I get 2 recruit. I like that card. Fun little manipulation of the VP for something that's not as powerful as piercing energy. So that gets discarded, and I can get the other Flying Stallion. Just draw as many cards as I can. There's Ronin, Hyperspeed 4. That's not the card I want because well, you know what? I have a decent amount of cards with attack on them. I actually have a lot of cards with attack on them. Hyperspeed wouldn't be so bad over here. Although I have some like Chaos Magic that don't, so. Hyperspeed 4, though, is pretty good. And it has draw a card, which will work with a Wanda with 2. Here's some junk. Moving on. I just keep playing this, and Mephisto just keeps getting harder and harder to hit. Alright, turn 19 is another Master Strike. Speaking of Mephisto. So, right-hand side still has Marvel Knights Heroes. Left-hand side, right-hand side has none, so right-hand side gets yet another wound to the top of the deck. It is another standard wound to the top of the deck. So many wounds. Okay, Dragon Fang is played. It is out. Keeper of the Sanctum, 2 attack. I control an artifact, so I get to draw a card. I definitely want to take a Wanda with Tomb over here. I need that combo to work. Hairball, let's play Hairball. 1 attack, draw a card. Hairball goes out of here. 2 Night Hunters, 4 more attacks, so up to 7. Whenever I defeat a villain on the rooftops or sewers, I get 4 recruit. So I'm at 8 attack with the trooper, 2 recruit. So I could fight the Magma Men. If they resurrect, I could get 8 recruit just from fighting them, which sounds pretty good to me. So let's fight them once, get 4 recruit from Night Hunter. Or should I throw Dragon Fang first? If I throw Dragon Fang, I get 10 attack, which isn't enough to hit the Mastermind. Now let's keep Dragon Fang out. Let's hit for 5. I'm hoping they resurrect this time. Although I just got a strike, so it's not very likely. Alright, I will KO a shield agent. Do they resurrect? They don't, so they're gone. But I do get 4 attack out of or 4 recruit out of it. Because I defeated a villain in the sewers or rooftops. So up to 6 recruit. Dracula's coming in next. And yep, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Oh, 8 because of Hairball. So I have enough attack to hit Satana Hellstrom. But I don't know what's at the top of my deck, so I could fail this. But I do get 3 bystanders if I succeed. I'll take the risk. I'll try my own side. Although right-hand side, I think... I don't know if the right-hand side got a... Oh, right-hand side did get a wound, right? To the top of the deck. The beginning of this turn was a strike, right? Or was it a... I don't forget. I think the right side has a wound at the top of its deck. Okay, so I can choose the right-hand side and succeed on this. Okay, it was this turn. So yeah, it's a no-brainer now. I will choose the right-hand side to rescue 3 bystanders. Right-hand side, yep, got the wound on top of the deck, so I discard that. No extra wounds for me. 1, 2, 3 bystanders. So right-hand side gets these. Yes, so Satana Hellstrom is defeated. Opera Singer. Shatter a villain in the bank or shatter a hero when the HQ space under the bank. Oh, cool. So right-hand side does the shattering, but left-hand side can benefit from it. So I will shatter Dragon Fang in the bank, because why not? Under the bank. So now Dragon Fang goes down to 2 from 3. Not a big shatter, but a shatter nonetheless. Right-hand side, other bystander, and then, ooh, Stan Lee. Right-hand side gets to do this too. Say a hero name. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put one of those cards with that exact hero name into your hand. Put the rest back in any order. There's only 1 card in my deck. So let me look at my discard pile. What name should I go for? I got 1 of each. 2, 3 Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is probably the most likely chance. So I'll reveal the top card. I gotta say it first. I'm gonna say Scarlet Witch. Shuffle in my discard on the right-hand side. I gotta not put cards in the wrong place, so I'm temporarily on the right-hand side. Okay. Top card is Operative, Scarlet Witch, and Hydra Soldier. Cool. So I get to put Chaos Magic in. Hold on. No, wait, never mind. I messed this up. I am on the left-hand side, but it's the right-hand side. Hold on. I can't find the right-hand side's hand. Oh, wait. No, okay, I moved it over. Okay, I was right. This was Zabu is the right-hand side's hand. I know because it's Hydra. I just moved it to the left. Okay, so that was the hand. I did this correctly. So I get to put Chaos Magic into my hand. And these operatives go back, or the Hydra goes back. Okay, almost messed that up. We'll put the soldier on top. Oh, that was a close one. Keeping track of 2 hands is not easy all the time. Okay, I got 6 recruit. Dragon Fang has only 2, but I get the chance to get the uncommon Valkyrie. Although it does have KO power, and I don't want too much KO power, so I'm hesitating. I could just brute force this and just try to get an optimized deck as fast as I can, even though I might get too many Tormented Souls out of it. I might just get unlucky anyway. Or I could just get as many Dragon Fangs as I can. If I go for the Dragon Fang route, they're not... I could have more 0 costs in my deck, and I could try to avoid these wounds. I can get both of them, and then when I throw them, if there's a villain there, I get 2, 4, 6, but I still need a lot of power elsewhere. Yeah, I don't think Usher to Valhalla is one I want to go with. I want to go for artifacts, including Wanda Watum. Okay. I'm gonna take the cheap Dragon Fang and we'll see what else comes up. So Dragon Fang for me. I gotta do the strategy or I might lose prematurely. Yep, I had 6 down to 4. Another Usher to Valhalla. Okay. Let's take a Wand of Watum instead of another Dragon Fang. And let's just get oops all artifacts over here and try to hit Mephisto with purely artifacts. That way I can get a bunch of 0 costs in my deck. So I'll just keep the wounds as long as I have artifacts. See? These are good for the demonic bargains, but not yet. All right. Oh, wow. We're almost at the 3-hour mark, 10 minutes away. This game's taking longer than the first one, for sure. Okay, now Dracula comes in after we revealed him last time. We did a lot last turn. All right, he captured the top card of the hero deck. He captures Storm of Arrows. So he is now a 7 attack. He was 7 attack last time. So there you go. 7 attack, Dracula. So if the right side gets Dracula, oh, Lilith already is defeated, so I don't have to worry about her escaping. Once again, let's do a Chaos Magic. Top card of the deck is, okay, Nowhere to Hide Blade. I can play a copy of this. Whenever you defeat a villain on the Sewers Rooftops this turn, draw 2 cards. And then I can use Wand of Watum if I have enough attack. Let's play a copy of Nowhere to Hide immediately. I will get my 3 attack. I'm still short attack, though. So I've got 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm still short 1 to hit Dracula, unfortunately. Sewers or rooftops, yeah. It would have to be Dracula. Oh well, I didn't draw a card. So I can't discard the Wand of Watum. But I can KO a card from my hand or discard. I'll get rid of this wound. I can also hit Senna Hellstrom. Although, if I rescue 3 bystanders, she might cause me to draw a card. So, we'll see what happens. Alright. Lieutenant Hellstrom. I'm going to make the demonic bargain on my side again. To rescue 3 bystanders for 5. And, alright, no wound for me. Cool. So she is gone. I rescue 3 bystanders. Let's see who they are. 1, 2, 3. First one is Magma, who I gain as a hero. Choose 1, draw a card, or get +2 attack. That's pretty good for the Wand of Watum. Second one is a standard. Third one is a standard. Although she doesn't cost 0, so that's going to hurt me again with the demonic bargains. Just got to hit Mephisto, which I'm not going to do with this hand. All right. I've got Valkyrie here, so I got to remember, if an ambush effect comes up, I can discard this to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. So watch now for ambush effects. It does not cancel ambush effects, just triggers off of them. A lot of triggers in this game. Turn 21, Magma Men, no ambush effect. They have the fight. Okay, one of your heroes, Fateful Res. Okay, I control an artifact, so I get to draw 2 cards. So first one, Keeper of the Sanctum, 2 attack, draw a card. Second Keeper of the Sanctum, 2 attack, draw a card. I will play my sidekick to draw 2 cards. 1, 2, and oh boy. I have a decision to make. Let me play my attack. 5, 6 attack, and I've got 1, 2 recruit. Now, normally this would be a rest turn, undoubtedly. And I think I still might rest. I do still have enough graze to, and I'm going to get enough wounds to avoid the demonic bargain wounds. I could throw Dragon Fang and fight Dracula. Which would give me Storm of Arrows, which I could use for hyper speeding and drawing a card with ranged. But I'd rather have this on the other side. I have to gain it if I fight Dracula this turn. So resting is normally a good idea. The only reason I wouldn't rest is because I want those 0-cost cards to avoid the demonic bargains. But if I can get a wound to the top of my deck before the bargain happens, I'll be okay. But I do have plenty of grace, so I am going to rest. I'll get rid of all 3 of these wounds so this deck can pop off and do something. So I don't get to recruit or attack anything. I could throw the artifact for no reason, but I won't. 1, 2. All right, there's my rares. I got to check my discard, my KO pile. I don't know how many cards, how many heroes I have in there. She might get a buff, but I need an instinct to trigger that, and I don't think... Oh, no, I have Doctor Strange. Let's see if I get Doctor Strange. 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of attack. 4, 5, oh, 5 with Streets Conqueror. I don't have it right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, looks like in 2 turns I should be able to hit the Mastermind even if he gets some more attack. Okay, turn 22 is the Engineer. The poor Engineer gets captured by the Magma Men. And no ambush effect on anything, so... no Rooftops Conqueror either, so Flying Stallion just gives me 2 attack, which is not going to go anywhere, but I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Now, where do I want to go with this? Do I want to take a 3rd Flying Stallion for more Rooftops Conqueror? Or, I do have a decent amount of ranged and cards with attack symbols on him, so I think I do want to go with Storm of Arrows for Hyperspeed 4, and then range draw a card. I'll take it for 4. Seems like the way to go. If there's another wand, I'll end my turn. All right, so now I can finally hit Mephisto. Let's go. Turn 23, mindless ones. Who are they going to take? The rightmost hero that costs 4 or less. They're going to take another Dragon Fang. They did that already. They keep stealing it. They don't get plus attack. Oh, and we have probably one of the best Ronin cards, which is the one where you can pick a different team and class when you play it instead of what he is. Okay. Let me count my heroes in the KO pile real quick. And I'll use my green die to track that. So those are wounds. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes in the KO pile, which means that when I play, well, I gotta play Keeper of the Sanctum first. Keeper of the Sanctum. If I control an artifact, which I do, draw a card. All right. There's nobody in the streets, and there aren't going to be anybody in the streets. I don't have the blade card that moves villains around, so I will just play this for 4 more, attack them up to 6, and I get +1 attack for every 4 heroes in the KO pile. There are 6, so I get 1 more attack for now. That's 7. Let's draw everything. This is going to be a really good hand. Another Keeper of the Sanctum. 8, 9. Draw a card. Oh, yes. I'll play the second Dragon Fang out. Another Keeper of the Sanctum. 10, 11. Draw a card. Trooper is 12. Trooper is 13. Night Hunter is 15 when I defeat a villain. And the sewers are rooftops. I get +2 recruit. And I'll leave the Shield Agent out here just in case. But 15 is enough. Yeah, there are 3 Tormented Souls. So he is at +3 thanks to the special rules. He's at 13. Gotta win this game. Let's go ahead and hit Mephisto right now. First hit on the Mastermind. The first tactic that he has is Devilish Torment. Each other player puts all 0-cost cards from the discard pile on top of their deck in any order. Hey, I hope a twist happens. So check this out. That's a lot, though. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in any order, huh? He really wants me to succeed on a bargain. So, let's go. Let's split up the soldiers and the agents. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's draw all the operatives next turn. Let's do 6 recruit and then 4 attack. Coming up. That's fun. That's a fun one. All right. Tactic defeated. So I've got 2 Dragon Fangs out. That is the whole starting deck, basically. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten rid of almost, except for the ones I KO'd. That's really funny. Okay, I could throw the 2 Dragon Fangs. That would give me a total of 6 attack, which I could use to fight. Oh, I could throw 1 and fight and get Dragon Fang. Let's do that. Let's and I can choose the right side to make a demonic bargain. Oh no, I have to make the bargain if I want to get the hero. So I'm gonna have to do it. All right, I'm gonna throw a Dragon Fang for Sewer's Conqueror 2. I'm up to 4 attack now, and let's fight the mindless ones. I have to make the bargain, but high risk, high reward here. Choose a player to make a bargain to gain that hero. Top card of the left-hand side's deck is a 0 cost, so I'm good there. So I just, without gaining a wound, I get Dragon Fang. That is more artifacts for me. And I've got 4 attack left. I could fight the Magma Men. If I do, I'll KO one of my heroes. And, Engineer could KO more heroes, which might not be great. No, I have to go for deck thinning at this point. I gotta hurry it up. I gotta win this. Let's just go all in. Okay, 3 attack. Fight. I will KO my Shield Agent. Yep. That's gonna be 7 heroes KO'd. Let's see if they resurrect. They do resurrect. They come back in. But I do get the Engineer out of it. Okay. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Oh, okay. Here's the bad news. Doesn't cost 0. I can't move it though. So I'm gonna fail the twist over here. Oh no, I might not. I can fight the Magma Men again. No, because that won't help me. Okay, hold on. Let me back up. I missed something. So no KO there. Now I forgot Night Hunter. Sewers or rooftops? Who did I fight in the sewers? I fought the mindless ones. They have a VP value of 2. Oh, it doesn't matter the VP value. So once I fought the mindless ones in the sewers, I should have gotten 2 recruit. So what I could do is I could throw Dragon Fang. I could fight Magma Men again. I'd have to KO one of my cards. And I could get 2 more recruit, and I can get 4. Since I'm going to fail the twist anyway, let's do it. Let's throw Dragon Fang. Sewer's Conqueror 2. Up to 3. Let's fight the Magma Men once again. KO one of your heroes. I will get rid of a Shield Trooper. That's 8 heroes in the KO pile. And they resurrect because the Ski Twist didn't move. I defeated another villain. Oh, that's 3 recruit. That's all I need for Wand of a Tomb. So yeah, 1 more recruit because I defeated a villain in the rooftops. And do I want the wand or do I want Mysterious Identity? I'm pretty sure I just want all the artifacts. So yeah, I want to get the other Wand of a Tomb. 3 recruit. Was able to get around that. I don't have any more attack. Okay. Oh, I get to draw a new hand of cards into this turn. Duh, before I get to pull the twist. So I might be okay. All right, these go to my discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. This is a Dragon Fang at the bottom of my deck, so I'm going to fail it anyway. More wounds for me. At least I've only failed like 1 per turn. I don't think a twist has happened where I failed both. Okay, speaking of twists, here it is. However, this is twist number 4, so it changes a little bit. Each player makes a demonic bargain to gain a shield officer. If that bargain wounds that player, stack that officer next to the scheme as a tormented soul instead. So right-hand side is going to succeed with all those grays, right? So right-hand side gets an officer. Is it special? Is it special? It's not special, so I have to gain the officer. Left-hand side is going to fail because it is a Dragon Fang. I knew it. So, wound to the top of the deck. Only card of my deck now. And the officer, which would have been a special one, goes to the Tormented Souls. Now, there's 4 Tormented Souls. And again, according to the special rules, that's going to buff up Mephisto a little bit. So he's at 14 attack now. 4 more, and I lose the game. But I've got something good going on here on the left-hand side especially. So we'll see if I can get that to work. No ambush happened with Flying Stallion on the right. Okay, let's play the Book of Cagliostro again. Bring that out there. Hairball, 1 attack. Draw a card. It's going to be another gray. However, I can now throw the Wand of Atum if I want. So I'll hold off on that for a second. We're going to go ahead and play... Okay, we're going to play Flying Stallion. 2-3, Rooftops Conqueror. Dracula's there, so I get 1 more attack. No ambush abilities. Hexbolt does not trigger. It's 5 attack. I could throw the 1 since I drew with Hairball. I can get 8 attack. What would that do for me? I could hit Dracula. But I kind of want to leave Dracula there for Flying Stallion's Rooftops Conqueror. I could just hit the Magma Men again. I do have 2 recruit. If I do hit Dracula, that's 4 VP. So if I hit Dracula, I could discard the Book of Cagliostro and get 6 recruit. Which would help me get some more cool stuff. Which might offset filling up or getting rid of Rooftops Conqueror. Although... I wish Usher to Valhalla had more attack. I don't think I want to rest. I think I want to keep some wounds around. Although I do have a lot of grays still. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to rest. Although I definitely could. I think I want to keep Dracula there. So... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm going to fight the Magma Men for 3. Let's see if they resurrect. I will KO a Hydra Operative. They do not resurrect, so they are gone. I will discard the Book of Cagliostro to get a measly 1 recruit from the 1 VP the Magma Men had. However, that does give me enough to get Mysterious Identity, the one where you get to choose a color and class. So that's fun. And I'll leave... Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'll leave the Wand of Atum out for later. Here's a bunch of grays. Hey, this is a starting game hand, a 4 and 2. I kind of did that to myself. Alright, we got a Magma Men coming in. I do not know how this game is going to go. It could go either way. Magma Men come in. Wand of Atum is out as an artifact. Dragon Fang is out as an artifact. Night Hunter is played, 2 attack. Shield Troopers are played, 4 total attack. An agent gives me 1 recruit. I could fight the Magma Men again. I could throw Dragon Fang to get a total of 6 attack. But yeah, this right side is popping off. I want to keep doing chaos even though it hurts me with the bargains. Let's fight the Magma Men for 3. Let's go ahead and KO the Shield Agent. And do they resurrect? They do not. Satanish comes in though, so that's a little scary. Gaining some heroes from him. Alright, this should be a pretty good draw for the next turn. Except for that. I thinned the deck a lot, so I'm doing a rush down of the boss right now. Rushing down the Mastermind because, you know, maybe in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's what I'm going for. I feel like if I take too long and stall around, I'm going to lose to the scheme. So, all or nothing here on the left. Satanish, ambush, choose a player to make... Oh, do I have the ambush canceling? I don't. They're all in my discard pile. Not canceling. Triggered from ambush. Choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Satanish to reveal the top card of the hero deck and gain it if it costs 4 or less. Let's go ahead and pick the right-hand side here. Because I'm pretty sure I have two more soldiers on top from when I put them all on top before. Okay. Yes. It is a soldier. Discard. Top card of the hero deck. Oh. Oh no, I lose a Dragon Fang to the right-hand side. Ah, man, oh well. Well, I have to gain it. At least I can get some use out of it. I'll just get the other Wand of Tomb over here. Okay. Fight, same thing, 6 or less. Escape, same thing, 2 or less. I do have 4 recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me take the other Flying Stallion for 4. Going all in on Flying Stallion. There's a Stalk the Prey. You can move villains around. I got 2 attack. That's not going to go anywhere. That's the end of this turn. Finally got to the bottom of all those gray heroes I put there. So let's keep going. See what I get. We're over the 3-hour mark, so thanks for sticking around and watching these viewer challenges. Once again, if you'd like to submit your own challenge, you can just put in !challenges or go to challenges.bageltopgames.com. Submit one, and if you're a member, or even if you're not, you get a chance for me to play your setup like I'm doing right now. And it takes a while, you know. Some of them last an hour, 2 hours, so I spent a lot of time on what you put together, so I think you'll make it a good one. Okay, not that much here in the next hand, but this is the side that I'm watching. Okay, turn 27, Magma Men. Great. Unfortunately, I cannot activate the power on Valkyrie, because that would give me 2 attack now, because I've got more than 4 heroes in my KO pile. So I'll play Night Hunter once again. 2 attack, I'll play Ride of the Valkyries, unactivated, Streets Conqueror, nobody's there. So I get a total of 4 attack. I'm at 6, and that's 7, 8. If I throw both Dragon Fangs, it's going to be 10, 12 attack. Unfortunately, I'm too short from hitting Mephisto, and I cannot discard the Wand of Tomb because I did not draw anything. None of these cards will let me draw anything. I could fight Satanish to gain a card that costs 6 or less, but I'll have to make the bargain, and I'd rather just let the streets fill up. So I think I'm just going to hit the Magma Men again. Get rid of one of these troopers so I can still get back to what I wanted to get back to. Alright. Down to 5, I will KO a Shield Trooper. And top of the villain deck is a Bystander. Good to know. Does not make this Magma Men resurrect. Okay. And I've spent it, so I can't do anything else. I don't have the Conqueror anymore. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have left that there until somebody got pushed to the streets. That's okay. All right, that's it for me. This should be a good turn, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm going to draw everything. Look at that. I might even draw back to the rare, and I can activate it. That's what I was going for. Okay. A deck where I can hit the Mastermind each turn. Okay, Public Speaker goes right to Satanish. When you rescue this Bystander, you get 1 recruit. So for this point in the game. I don't have a discard pile for Dark Memories. I can't draw a card either. Man, right side struggling. Okay, I'm gonna keep it covert, but I'm gonna make it Heroes of Asgard. 2 attack. Alter Reality. Oh, hold on. Before I play Alter Reality, I'm gonna play my 2 operatives. And I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna play them. I'm going to recruit another Book of Cagliostro for 2. Replace. Okay. Alter Reality. 2 attack to 2 recruits. Reveal the top card of your deck. I should be at 4, actually. No, I spent the 2 on the book, so I have 2 now. Top card of my deck. Discard it, put it back. I will discard it just in case a twist happens. I think I want to do that. No, I'll draw it at the end of my turn. If I discard it, I get Dark Memories, which is going to be a total of 4 or 5 attack. Which is good for nothing, so I'll leave Flying Stallion there. And Dark Memories gives me 1 attack from the Book of Cagliostro that I've got. I'll play the Soldier, I'm at 4 attack. Doesn't go anywhere. So this is a rest turn. Goodbye, Wound. Okay. Okay, so I have 2 Flying Stallions, so if an ambush effect happens, I can discard these cards to draw... Yes, 4 extra cards at the end of my turn, so... Alright, now here's the hand that's going to do a lot. Turn 29. Another Magma Men. Alright, those 4 twists are really buried down there, which is good, but makes me nervous. Alright, let's play another Dragon Fang. I got 3 Dragon Fangs out. I got 2 Wand of Tombs out. Wands of Tomb. 2 wands. You know what? Let me do it this way. 3 Dragon Fangs, 2 Wands of Tomb. Because I have a villain in the sewers, that's worth 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's worth 12 attack on its own. Let's play 3 Keepers of the Sanctum. 2 attack, draw a card. Let's do it again. Oh, that's the wrong die. 2 attack, draw a card. Okay, we'll hold off for a second. No, I have nothing I can recruit. Although I can throw Dragon Fang. Yeah, what's in my discard pile? I'd rather... I could try to draw Ride of the Valkyries, or I could throw the artifact and get a guaranteed draw it again. How much attack do I need? I don't need any more. I can hit the Mastermind if I throw everything, or use all the artifacts. I'm going to try to go for the rare, because if I don't get the rare, I might just get a wound or a trooper out of the way. So, let's do it now. 2 attack, draw a card. Reshuffle my discard pile. Plus, I want to get some more gray so I can keep KOing. Because then I can get everything every turn. Okay, it's a trooper, unfortunately. Okay, Night Hunter, 2 attack, 8. 2 troopers, 9, 10. So, in order to hit the Mastermind, I don't have to do that much. I gotta throw 2 Dragon Fangs to hit him once. So I will throw Dragon Fang twice to the bottom of the deck. Up to 12, up to 14, right? He's plus 4. Yep. Let's go ahead and hit Mephisto for 14. Oh, his tactics are under him. All right, here we go. We've got Pain Begets Pain. Choose any number of wounds from your hand and discard pile. The player to your right gains them. I don't have to make this decision because I don't have any wounds in my hand or discard pile. I don't have a discard pile. So I choose 0 because that's all I can choose. Not much of a choice. But that would have been beneficial to avoid things. All right, 2 tactics left. I've got 1 Dragon Fang left and 2 Wands of Tomb. I could discard for 3, 6, 8. But I'm just gonna save everything. Yep. I'm gonna save everything for next turn. I'm not even gonna throw to hit the Magma Men. I could discard to hit a Magma Men. I could KO an agent. You know what? I am gonna do that. I'm gonna discard 1 Wand of Tomb because I drew a card this turn. 3 attack. I will hit the Magma Men just to get rid of this last agent. I've got everything I need. I will KO a Magma Men or agent and Umar. So this does not resurrect, and I will have something in the I need the sewers to be populated. I can't just leave the sewers empty. I gotta be careful. Okay, that's my turn. Let's see what I draw. Here's my hand. It's not great stuff in here except for the rare. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a new draw. I hope I get one of those Doctor Strange cards. Keeper of the Sanctum. Nope, I didn't get it. So I've got... Any draws I can do this turn? No. And no activation, so that's only going to be 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 13. I'm going to be 1 short, which is disappointing. Maybe I can find some way to draw cards over here. Although I can use Umar. She has an ambush effect. So let's do this. Umar comes in. She has an ambush effect. And before I do that, I've got 2 Flying Stallions. When an ambush ability is played, before it takes effect, you may discard this card. If you do, draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. So if I don't discard them, I'm going to get Rooftops Conqueror. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I won't draw a card. So I won't be able to hit the Mastermind unless I do a really good Chaos Magic reveal. I'm going to do the safe thing. I'm going to discard both of these Flying Stallions. I'm going to draw 4 extra cards at the end of this turn. Okay, now we do the ambush. Let me give myself a 4 extra card reminder to draw. Okay, choose a player to make a demonic bargain with Umar to KO a hero of their choice from the HQ. Oh, I know the left-hand side will fail because all the cards in the deck are non-grays, I'm pretty sure, at this point, so that's not going to be worth it. I'll choose myself again on the right-hand side. It is a 0. Okay, good. I'm glad I kept these zeros around. So, KO a hero over the choice on the HQ, huh? I'm not going to take Usher to Valhalla, even though I like this card normally. So I'm going to KO her, which is... Heroes in the KO pile is 9. Maybe it's more. I have to recount before I play the rare. We got another Ultra Reality. Okay, she ambushed. Let's see if Chaos Magic would have put me up enough attack to hit the Mastermind. It's another Usher. So, yeah, I'll play a copy of this. I'm not going to... Bridge Conqueror 1, nothing. And no Heroes of Asgard, so I'll play a copy of Chaos Magic. Or of Usher to Valhalla from Chaos Magic. I get 2 attack. I put it to the bottom of the deck. A 3rd attack. And 2 recruit. Doesn't go anywhere, but that's okay. I can push to the streets, maybe the bridge, maybe get some more Conqueror. I will get to draw extra cards, so I will take a sidekick. It's a standard sidekick. Okay, my turn is over. Now I get to draw 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's my entire deck. Attack-wise, that's going to be... I can get 2. Maybe 2 more from Hyperspeed if I'm lucky. 6, Rooftops Conqueror, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and do I get to draw anything? Yes. 13, 14, 15. I can hit the Mastermind on the right-hand side next turn. Beautiful. Left-hand side is falling behind a little bit. Just a little. Okay, turn 31, Baron Mordo. Keep being afraid it's going to be Twist. His fight effect is choose a player to make a demonic bargain with him to draw 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. Let's play both of my Dragon's Fang. 1, 2. Night Hunter again. I don't think I've missed any Night Hunter triggers, but I may have. I just may have. Ride of the Valkyrie is up to 6 attack. Priest Conqueror up to 7. 8 from the Trooper. Is that enough? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow. Thanks to me letting villains come in, I think I have just enough to hit Mephisto. Let me double check. That's 4. 5 Streets Conqueror, 6, 7, 8, and each Dragon Fang I throw gives me Streets Conqueror 2, 10, 12, 14. Yep. Throw all 3 to the bottom of the deck. Won't see them for a bit, but I'll draw again. That is enough to hit him with his 4 Tormented Souls. Yep, they're all there. Let's go ahead and hit him again. Alright, oh, the top tactic is the one I must take. It is... the price of failure. Each other player without a Mastermind tactic in the victory pile gains wound. I think the right side does not have any tactics. Not yet. They're about to. Which might help me because if the Twist is next, right side won't get a fail there. So right side does get a wound. No Mastermind tactics. It is a grievous wound to the top of the deck, which is the only card in the deck over there. Let's get rid of the price of failure. And that is my entire turn, but a productive one. And check this out. Watch my new hand. This should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's a good one. Okay, moving over. This is also a good one. This one does have enough to hit the Mastermind, unless he gets another Tormented Soul, which he very well might. Well, depending on the Hyperspeed, I still could succeed. All right, yep. I mean, left side might not have a 0 cost, but who knows. But good timing on that tactic to Twist. So, again, this is Twist number 5. Each player makes a demonic bargain to gain a shield officer. If the bargain wounds the player, stack that officer next to the scheme as a Tormented Soul instead. Right-hand side, I just got a wound, so I discard it. Thanks to Mephisto, right side passes. So, downside is I have to get an officer. It's a standard officer. Left-hand side, top part of the deck, is... I figured. Alright, so it's Dragon Fang. So left-hand side does get a wound at the top of the deck. And another Tormented Soul from the officer stack. That is 5 Tormented Souls. Getting close, but I'm doing okay. Because I'm going to hit him again, I think. He's up to 15 now. Can I get 15 attack? How good is my Hyperspeed going to be? Will it come through? I'm going to draw a card with Storm of Arrows, so I don't need to draw a card with Magma. I'm going to start by playing Magma for the 2 attack, purely. Let's do a Hyperspeed now. Actually, look at my discard pile. Not a lot of attack symbols in here. There are some. So let me start with Hexbolt, actually, first. Discard the top card of any player's deck. You may play a copy of that card this turn. Should I play a copy of the left-hand side or the right-hand side? If I play a copy of the right-hand side, I might be able to play a copy of a sidekick or something. That would be cool. I got sidekicks, Chaos Magic copy, another Flying Stallion, and then I can Hyperspeed. Yeah, let's go with that. We can force the reshuffle right now. Okay. Let's do it. One more attack. Let's shuffle my deck. I don't think... How many recruit do I have? 1, 2, 3. And the artifact. Let's shuffle now. That way I can have a lot of zero-cost cards and hopefully pass more twists so the right side... left side can do its thing. Okay. Top card of my own deck, after I do the reshuffle, is going to be a soldier. So I will play a copy of the soldier for one more attack. Can get 15. Let's do a hyperspeed, see if I get lucky. Here we go. Hyperspeed 4. That's nothing. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Okay, I got 3 attack from hyperspeed. Pretty successful hyperspeed. Up to 7. And I get to draw a card now. It's Book of Cagliostro. Okay. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I have enough. All right, check this out. I'll play Dragon Fang. It's out there. I'll play Flying Stallion. Up to 9. Rooftops Conqueror. Up to 10. I'll play both Books of Cagliostro just so I have them out here. Soldier, 11, 12. I gotta get to 15. So all I have to do is discard the Wand of Watum, which I can do because I drew a card when I activated Ronin's effect. So I will discard the Wand of Watum to get up to 15 attack, and I can hit Mephisto for his slightly more buffed attack level. Whew, okay, final tactic, but it's not over yet. I gotta do the final blow. We'll see if I can survive. Left side might be able to do this. All right, tactic. Damned if you do. Each other player KOs a bystander from the victory pile or gains a wound. Sacrifices must be made. I'm so sorry, engineer. I think I might pull this off. Okay, goodbye, Mephisto. Now the right side has a tactic. And just the final blow is left. I've got 3 recruit. I've got Dragon Fang, which I could throw, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to end my turn. Draw my new hand of cards, because I might have a bargain to make. And move on over. Okay. I got to get to 15 or more, depending on what happens next. Turn 33. It's going to be more. It's going to be more. He might be at 17, which really scares me because I might not be able to make it. Okay. Let's see. Top card of the left-hand side's deck. I got so lucky there. It's a wound. Okay. That's twist number 6. So I gain an officer, which is less than ideal. That's a wound. An officer. But hey, it's a special officer, but it's not going to give me attack, though. Okay. Right-hand side. Okay, I succeed on both of them. So I get it, but I have to get officers now. All right. It's a wound again. I grabbed it from the wrong stack. Okay, officer. So no bonus attack for him, but can I still get to 15? I don't know. I get to draw 3 cards, but I got an officer now. Okay. I've got 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 14. I have 14 with everything I've got here. I just have to draw 1 attack and I can end this game, so I think I'm good. Keeper of the Sanctum. I control an artifact, so I draw. There it is. Okay, let's end this strong. Let's see if I can take any villains out on the way out. 2 more attack, draw a card. Dragon Fang. I'll play Wand of Watum. I'll play 2 Dragon Fangs. I'll play Night of the Hunter. Keeper of the Sanctum, a 3rd one. 2 more attack. I reshuffle my discard, and I draw. I'm trying to get that rare to show up. Didn't get it. I got Grant Ward, the one messing me up. I'll play Grant Ward. I may send him undercover if I do KO another shield hero for my hand. Yeah, we'll do it. I get the 2 recruit though as I play him. I don't send him undercover for my hand. And I will KO this trooper. I don't need it. Okay, I'm an 8. I drew several cards, so I will discard both Wands of Watum. I get 3 attack for each one. Got 14 here. And Dragon Fang, I'll throw them both. I get Sewer's Conqueror 2, thanks to Mordo. Mordo helps me take down Mephisto. I'm at 18. I can't hit anything for 3, so let's just go ahead and hit the big guy himself. Down to 3 without any more tormented souls to get in his way. get in my way of defeating him. He's defeated, and I do have a victory today. All right. I didn't know that was going to happen. I got kind of lucky, but also I just went, my strategy of just going for thinning the deck over here and ignoring keeping too many zero-cost cards worked. So awesome. Let me go ahead and check out the predictions. Thanks for watching this. So yeah, most of you said I was going to win, so it's not a huge surprise, but I'm still glad I did because I almost lost it there. All right. It was a win. There we are. Cool. There's your points. Let me go ahead and count out VP. And once I do that, I'll send you over to somebody else. Oh wait, this is the VP from last game. Here's my current VP from this game. Here we go. So left-hand side, 6, 7, 13, 14, 20, 21, 22, 24, 30, 33, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43, 47, 48, 50 on the left, which is pretty good. All right, 50. And then right-hand side got 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 22, 24, 25 on the right. 75 points. I think that's pretty respectable and pretty good. And that's that. I hope you enjoyed the viewer challenges today. Thank you so much to Dino Mike and Mr. Giraffe for designing these today. Again, if you want to design your own, go to challenges.bageltopgames.com, submit a challenge, and if you're a member, officer above, you get a much higher chance of getting selected. If you're picked, I'll let you know, and I look forward to playing your setups. Come back next week, 4 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday for the setup based on the Loki Disney Plus series. It should be an interesting one. And until then, have a great weekend, and take care, everybody.